Many world-famous companies began inconspicuously. Some of the most famous and richest founders took their first steps in a garage. For well-motivated entrepreneurs, location doesn't matter. Here are 10 of the world's largest companies that started in a garage. Number 10. Yankee Candle Company. Michael Kittredge, Yankee Candle Company founder, knows best the sweet taste of success. In 1969, as a 16-years-old teenager, he made his first fragrance candle in his garage as a gift for his mother. He made it out of melted crayons. His neighbors took notice and expressed interest in buying Kittredge's candles, so Michael started mass-producing them. 4 years later, Kittredge left the garage and moved the Yankee Candle Company to an old mill in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Today it is the largest manufacturer of scented candles in the U.S. Number 9. Mattel. Harold "Matt" Matson and Elliot Handler founded Mattel in a garage in Southern California as a picture frame company in 1945. To get the most out of their materials, they started using pictures created from frame scraps to create dollhouses. 57 years later they created their most famous doll, Barbie. Number 8. Maglite. In 1950, Tony Maglica moved from his war-torn home of Croatia back to America. Knowing very little English, he settled in Los Angeles and took jobs wherever he could find them. In 1955, after saving $125, Tony put a down payment on his first lathe. Then he started working out of a Los Angeles area garage to manufacture precision parts. He incorporated Mag Instrument in 1974 and released their first flashlight in 1979. Today, Maglite is the standard issue flashlight for all police officers in the U.S. Number 7. Lotus Cars. In 1948, at the age of 20, Anthony Colin Bruce Chapman created a business that started in a garage. He started Lotus Cars by building the first Lotus racing car in stables behind the Railway Hotel in Hornsey, North London. Chapman used a 1930s Austin 7 and a power drill to create the Lotus Mark I. Today Lotus Cars is one of the premier racing car manufacturers in the world. Number 6. Hewlett-Packard. In 1939 William Bill Reddington Hewlett and Dave Packard founded H.P. in Packard's garage. Their initial investment was only $538. Still, they were able to multiply capital and achieve unprecedented success. Their first product was an audio oscillator, with one of their first customers being Walt Disney. He purchased 8 oscillators to develop the sound system for the movie Fantasia. The HP garage in Palo Alto is known as the birthplace of Silicon Valley, and HP is now one of the largest companies in the world. Number 5. Harley-Davidson. William S. Harley's talent came to light in 1901, when at the age of 20 he drew up plans to build a small engine to power a bicycle. Over the next 2 years, Harley worked in cooperation with his childhood friend, Arthur Davidson. Together, in a wooden shed in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, they built their first motor bicycle. Later came success. Their constructions proved to be highly popular. Nowadays, Harley-Davidson is a synonym of quality and luxury in the motorcycle industry. Number 4. Google. Google is another example of the business started in a garage. This tech industry giant was founded In September 1998 by Stanford graduate students Larry Page and Sergey Brin. The inventors unsuccessfully tried to sell their concept to Excite for $1 million. Excite rejected the offer, and now Google is the most trafficked site in the world. Number 3. Disney. The History of Walt Disney is a movie with a happy ending. In 1923, a young boy devoted to his passion had decided to create movie studio in a one-car garage that belonged to his uncle. Walt and his older brother Roy started filming the Alice comedies, a part of the original Alice's Wonderland. Today, Disney is the highest-grossing media conglomerate in the world. Number 2. Apple. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak embody the English expression "from rags to riches." Their American dream began in 1976 when they created the Apple computer. Initially, they were selling 50 units of Wozniak's Apple I computer at $500 apiece to a local retailer. Jobs took the purchase order to a parts distributor and ordered the parts. The Steves and their small team hand-built 50 computers in 30 days. From a garage in Cupertino, California, it was their humble beginning. Nowadays, Apple is among the leaders of the computer market, and Steve Jobs became a symbol for the quality over quantity approach. Number 1. Amazon. Online bookstore Amazon was founded by Jeff Bezos in 1994. At the time, it was based in his garage in Bellevue, Washington. Bezos sold his first book in July 1995. In 1997, 2 years later, he issued his IPO. Today, Amazon is the world's largest online retailer and a leader in the market of sales.